How serious can you honestly take a headphone review from someone that's it is what it is without you actually hearing them? Headphone reviews, are they really beneficial? Well, in this video, I wanted to chat a little bit about some headphones that I think are really good. This brand has been pretty amazing overall throughout the time that I've reviewed their products. And these Emotion Maxes, it just kind of brings to question if brand is what you're really buying opposed to quality. Now, sometimes quality does play a part when it comes to the company. They stand behind their products and they bring certain things that other products cannot bring. They could have bigger drivers inside. They could have learned to tweak their software so good or tweak their hardware so good that they got the right combination. And this is something that we need to look at and listen to, pun intended. When you get a set of earbuds like these Souls Emotion Maxes, right? I have a wall back there full of headphones. Well, not full. I have a bunch of headphones, but these are the ones you've heard me talk about it. There's different brands up there. And my main brand, the main set of headphones that I have are my prized possession Sonys here. These are great for editing, just listening. They are fantastic though for editing. And these are almost 3 years old. So when it comes to Bluetooth reviews and headphones and things like that, I think really only some brands, to me in my experience, and I've experienced them all just about, not all, but most of them, only a few of them really live up to the hype. Now, one set of headphones that I have not purchased are the Airpods Maxes, the over the ear ones. And they fall in line with headphones like this, so some people rave about these things, these headphones with the lossless audio, but those headphones, people hardly talk about the price and the regular consumer. The only way the regular consumer would be able to get these headphones, these Airpods Maxes from Apple, is to finance them or, put themselves in debt for some headphones. That is why, because they cost $550, but they're on sale right now, for $470 as recording this video. I'll have little links down below and it'll show you the current pricing. But I think regular consumers are probably more willing to spend $100 or less on some headphones or over the ears. And I think consumers get too caught up in the name from a company. And honestly, it doesn't help when I sit on video and say, hey, these Sonys that I got are just the best of the best for me for editing and blah, blah, blah. But most of the headphones on that wall are less than $200. Yeah. And my Sonys, while they're almost 3 years old, I think they cost $249 when they came out years ago, or $299, I'm not sure. But you have tons of headphones out there that will deliver. And it's up to you to try to determine first with headphones how much you're willing to spend. And this is why I posed the question, are headphone reviews really beneficial to consumers? I think most consumers I know most consumers are going to look at price. That is the most important thing to a lot of consumers. And you take a company like Soul, who has a wide variety of range of earbuds, headphones, and the price is super low and the quality is super high. So the value to the customer is much better with Soul earbuds. I'm just using these. I've got Amazfit. I've got a bunch of different earbuds that I use. Jaybird. There's just a bunch of earbuds that cost less in price than some of these other brands that you might see, and they're just as good. Even Sony has earbuds that are under $300 or under $200 now. My original Sonys over there, they're under $200, even though they debuted at I think $250 when they came out, $230. But the XM3s. But earbud and headphone reviews, I enjoy doing them because I like to tell you what I think about the headphones. But in the end, folks, I think when you're watching a headphone review or earbud review, you really need to consider, is this just about the brand? How would you know these sound good just by me telling you? Because sound is subjective. And I saw this in someone's comment in my video, and I agree with them. Sound is totally subjective. How do you differentiate who's being honest with a headphone review across the board when you're looking at YouTube reviews? I think that's something that you should probably think about. Headphones are great. Earbuds are great. To hear another person tell you how they sound can be really good. But I think consumers really need to dive deep into why they buy certain brands. Even these Beats by Dre and all those Beats and all that stuff, they're starting to come down on their pricing because it's a bunch of hype behind it. It's just hype. Those headphones don't sound any better than any other headphones that I could probably get for $40. And if they do sound better, it's not going to warrant the $100 difference or the $200 difference. That is what I'm talking about. So when I pick up these Souls Emotion Max and I put them on, active noise cancel. Like you'll see some companies say, what you would consider top tier brands say, oh, the active noise canceling is fantastic. The sound quality is unmatched. I would challenge consumers, if you're watching those videos, you don't always have to buy into the hype of the brand just because it says a certain brand and that brand is saying this is top quality. Amazon now, eBay, Walmart, all these different stores, Target, any store you can think of has earbuds in there. And I think there's an earbud or a set of over the ears or headphones, whatever, for each person. And I believe now from all my testing that it definitely is just a selling point for a brand, because I have got on that wall up there, the only high tier brand I have on that wall, I guess if you want to say high tier or probably well known, is Marshall. But the Marshalls are on ears. They do have over the ears too, but the Marshalls, I have Marshall speakers too, but Marshalls is a big brand. But even those Marshalls only cost $149. And those will be stupendous for editing. So, and obviously I don't have the Sonys up there because I keep those in rotation for the comfort and how long I can wear them. The real leather on the top. It's just a whole bunch about those that are just great. So if you, in fact, are still caught up on brand, the reason I review and I agree to review earbuds and headphones by some brands that people just have never heard of is for that reason. You can get quality sound, great earbuds and headphones at an affordable price without spending over $100. Now, the trick to this though is some companies are starting to catch on now, and I think some of these companies are just rebranding other earbuds in certain countries. Because you look at the OnePlus Buds Z, those earbuds sound phenomenal. And I'm not going to front. They sound really, really good. And the truth of the matter is they sound better than some earbuds that cost 3, 4, 5 times the cost. But everything has its issues. And I think when I first got those, I was having some connectivity issues. That's panned out. But they're only $49. And sometimes they're on sale for freaking $9. So you got to ask yourself, how much are they really getting these made for? You know, most of the time they're on sale for $39, but you got to ask yourself, are these really, I guess it really doesn't matter what the company's doing to get them at this low cost, because you really shouldn't be concerned about the profit gain for the company. What you should be concerned about is the sound quality and phone calls and what you're wanting to buy them for. So again, a company like Soul, I think I've reviewed almost all of their earbuds, and it's just been one good thing after another. Not all roses, but I mean, and after I review these earbuds, most of the time I give it away to family members or just whoever is in need of something. If it's just spur of the moment for me, I could be on a live stream or on a video and somebody can say, man, my so-and-so broke. And if I can confirm that, I have no problem shipping in something, you know, I do that sometimes. But a company, I can guarantee if I walk out into the road and I say, hey, which one of these do you like better? And they'll listen to them. And then I say, well, do you know that these only cost $100 and these cost $300? And do you know oh yeah, that's Sony. But if you say, do you know Soul? Soul, most people would probably say, I've never heard of them before. And that is okay. Because for me on this channel, this is what I try to do. I try to give you things and present things to you that you probably didn't know about. Now, yes, I do have a lot of expensive equipment that I use in my regular, like my Bose system for my Mac Mini. Most people use a computer set of speakers or something like that, or I choose to use a Bose speaker because I need the best quality sound when I'm trying to edit without earbuds, and it picks up everything. And obviously that goes into part and play with my mic and the camera and things like that. But I truly believe that there are certain things that you're going to like and certain things that you're going to dislike, and you'll find a way to fit them into your lifestyle. But this review of these buds, this follow-up, believe it or not, this is a follow-up. There's absolutely nothing wrong with these. They even give you two, and the reason I brought up the AirPod Maxes or AirPods Max or whatever they're called is because this company is doing the same thing. They're giving you 2 sets of earbuds in the packaging, but you don't have to pay for them. And you're getting 2 sets of cushions, and I highly recommend you put on these neoprene ones, these soft touch ones, and take off the leather when you buy these. And I have a link in the description. If you want to buy these, you don't have to, but if you're in the market for some over the ears, I have so many to choose from, but I want to keep you with what's current, basically, that's still affordable, because some of those ones on the wall up there cost more than these, and they're not technically current. But these are great, man. I mean, you won't have a problem with battery. You won't have a problem with sound quality. Active noise canceling is ridiculous. It's just fantastic. And you would think to yourself, like, wow, how much do these cost? These are under 200. I guess I'll round it to under the 200 mark. And you've got to ask yourself, why have I never heard of this? And I understand you go to a site and you start searching for what you know, but somehow you run across earbuds like this and you think, oh, I'm not buying that. I don't even know the brand. That's good marketing for some companies, that they can convince you to buy their product based on just the name alone. Applause to them. I mean, that's what they're there. Some companies have proven themselves, and some companies have given it to you. But what would you say if these earbuds hold the same technology as some other earbuds? They cost 2 times the cost, and you're just paying for a title. What do you say to something like that? How does that make you feel about your purchase? So I think when you're looking at earbuds, you can look on certain websites and see the same bud or the same case or the same phone named a different name. It's just retitled something else, and it's selling at a different price. That's what you can find. So when you have earbuds like this, you're getting such a high quality sound that it outweighs what you paid for it. This is value to customer. Consumers are getting a lot of value. Now, the real test of time, obviously, is for long-term use. Like, somebody's going to buy these, and it's going to be their only set of earbuds for the next 1.5 to 2 years. That is when you can find the truth about things. And so that's why I always reference my Sonys, because I've had these for easily 2.5, going on 3 years probably, and they have not let me down. So when you get a company like Soul, who's been producing headphones for quite some time, and they're popular in the US, but they're not as popular by the name. Like, if you walk on the street and give these to somebody, they might think there's something else because they have a color saying, oh, those are new Beats. That's that marketing ploy that they try to program you to think that all color headphones are probably Beats. Pay attention to that. So companies now getting into different colors for earbuds and headphones, and that's okay. But I personally feel like there are so many things out there that a consumer can benefit from. It's almost overwhelming. And that's down to not just headphones, that's cameras, tables, chairs, sheets, corn, you name it. There's always some kind of competition out there. So these Souls right here offer so much, it's almost unbelievable. Now, they don't offer any more than some of yes, they are better quality than some of their headphones, in my opinion, but you wouldn't know that because you haven't listened to them yet next to some other headphones. You see? So that's why I said headphone reviews they are like 99% subjective. There's no other way. I can be objective about it, but this still is just something that you need to experience. So you're going to take my advice and say, okay, Jay, I'm going to buy these, but what if you buy them and you don't like them? That's a possibility for anything that you purchase, but I just feel like headphones are something that's different, because you always hear me talk about the sound was too low. And then eventually in one of my videos, I say, you know what? This has to do something with my military hearing loss. Okay, so maybe you might put these on and say, these things are way too loud. You see? So I'm going to go on record and probably say, headphone reviews are cool and everything, but how serious can you actually take a headphone review, an earbud review? I'll continue to review earbud reviews, and it's solely just to tell you my experience. Everything is just by my experience on this channel, but I was just into the review on these, and I thought, I wonder if people really take me serious when I say that it doesn't sound as loud, or this could be better. The app, now, some things are just out there. Like if I say the application isn't intuitive, and then I show you what it takes to make it so it's not intuitive, like I have to click on 4 different spots just to change something. Okay, that's not too intuitive. But when it comes to just telling you how they sound, That's only you'll be able to determine that. You know, you can't possibly take an earphone review or a headphone review serious to the point where you say, well, I bought these. My case in point is my Bowers and Wilkins, $400. I critiqued the heck out of those because of the price. Is this value to the consumer? Some consumers says, Jay, you don't know what you're talking about. That's great value to me. I use them for the yada, yada, yada. And I'm saying, okay, great. Most people are saying, I'm not paying $400 for those, which is the norm. So I think that if you're going to pick some headphones up, do your research. And, with headphones and earbuds, you can only take reviews like this. And I'm speaking of myself. You can only take them, because I had someone buy the Bowers and Wilkins and almost blame me because they didn't like them. I was like, it's not my fault that you didn't like these. Even I told you, maybe if there were I initially started off with that, maybe if there were 300 but I've had mine for almost 4 months. And so I'm telling you, I'm giving you progress or updates on it and reports on it to let you know, these are high quality. It took me 3 months to really get adjusted to like those $400 earbuds. They're earbuds, folks. How much sound quality do I really need? And to the people that say, oh, certain things are for a niche market, everybody, okay, those are cliche. Those are just things to say sometimes when you don't have a real response. You ask yourself, a headphone review, how serious can you really take it when you're looking at a person tell you these are bad or good? Bad or good. How serious can you honestly take a headphone review from someone it is what it is without you actually hearing them? Ask yourself that while you're watching headphone reviews. So, and I know someone will say, oh, Jay, that applies to everything that you review. Okay, that's fine. But me physically showing you something, that's not really subjective. If I'm showing you it took 10 seconds to open this up, then that's a fact. That doesn't mean it's going to happen for you, but those are things that you could go watch 5 videos on. If all 5 people are saying it took 10 seconds or it took 8 seconds or it took 4 seconds, those are things that are proven. But how can I prove to you that these sound good? How will you take my word for it? How do you even know? So with that being said, these sound great, but they might not sound great to you. But I think if you catch enough for headphones, I would say watch about 10 videos from 10 random people. Don't watch people that you know of and heard of. Okay, your initial review obviously needs to be from someone that you know, but then go try to find some random people or see if you could find all infomercial type videos, or videos that are just pretty much saying it's great and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't like the snug fit on these at times. But it's okay because I switched out the tips, and so they're softer. But even after all this time, I could have a bigger head. I could have a wider head than you. You see what I'm saying? So it's too many things that goes into it for me to say that they're snug, and they're going to be snug for you too. You might get these and say these things are too big, or they're just right. You see? So, these earbuds are great. They're well priced. I think there's a lot of value to customers out there, consumers, when you think of the power, the performance, the sound, the microphones, the active noise canceling, the comfort, the feel. We just have to check longevity, because these are partial plastic, and this is probably faux leather up here, but the comfort is there. So it's your man Jay, a discussion about headphone reviews, earbud reviews, and how serious do you actually take them? I mean, how much can you really pull from my review? I'm referencing myself, but how much can you really pull from a review on whether something is great or not, or it sounds bad? It's your man Jay, a discussion. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.